Picture this. It is Friday night. You have rented the latest blockbuster, popped some popcorn, and you are ready for a cozy evening of movie magic right in your living room. You slide that video cassette into your VCR, press play, and instead of a clear picture, you are greeted with a fuzzy, wavy mess of distorted lines and colors. It was a familiar frustration for many of us in the 1980s, wasn't it? Well, the direct answer to why your VCR displayed those frustrating, distorted lines is typically an issue with something called tracking, or the condition of the magnetic tape itself. These two factors were the most common culprits behind a less than perfect picture on your television screen. The core mechanism behind a VCR playing a tape involves a precise dance between the VCR's rotating video heads and the magnetic particles on the tape. The VCR uses a helical scan process, meaning the video heads spin rapidly and record or read information in diagonal stripes across the tape. When the tape plays, these heads must perfectly align with the diagonal tracks of recorded data. Any misalignment, even by a tiny fraction, causes those video heads to pick up signals from adjacent tracks or gaps, resulting in the distorted lines, noise, or color shifting you would see. The main reasons for this misalignment could be variations in how the tape was recorded, slight differences in the VCR player, or simply wear and tear over time. For example, a tape recorded on one VCR might play perfectly on that machine, but show distortions on another due to minuscule differences in head alignment. Also, the magnetic oxide particles on the tape can degrade, flake off, or become misaligned, making it harder for the VCR to read the signal cleanly. So, what could you do back then? The most common solution was to adjust the tracking. Most VCR remotes or front panels had tracking buttons, usually marked with arrows or the word tracking. Pressing these buttons would subtly shift the VCR's internal mechanisms, attempting to realign the video heads with the tape's signal paths. Sometimes, a good quality VCR head cleaner tape could also help by removing dust or debris from the sensitive video heads, which could impede their ability to read the tape. An insider detail is that the number of video heads in your VC are often influenced its picture quality and ability to handle tracking issues. Basic VCR models typically had 2 video heads, while more advanced models came with 4 or even 6 heads. These extra heads allowed for better special effects like slow motion and freeze frame, and sometimes offered a more stable picture during playback, even with slightly compromised tapes. The design of these multiple heads helped the VCR better find the signal on the tape. Understanding these nuances helps us appreciate the intricate analog technology that brought movies into our homes. Those distorted lines were not just random glitches. They were telltale signs of a delicate system trying its best to deliver your favorite film. By knowing about tracking and tape condition, you can better preserve those precious home movies and nostalgic recordings, ensuring your cherished memories remain as clear, even after all these years.